Alright. When I step out of the house, I shiver in the chilly at night air. We haven't quite reached the first days of spring yet. The noonday sun is long gone. At this time of night, I'm that cold. Now what am I gonna do? Could go look for a place where I can scream to my heart's content. Out in the countryside and all. And even so, on a still quiet night like this, I'd have to go pretty damn far. Just as I'm pondering what to do. I tune around to the sound of Kana's voice. Nice. I wasn't. Besides, what'd be the point of sneaking into your bed if you're not even there? Ooh woo? Ooh woo? Seriously, Kana, you don't need to hit the gas like that. So, how about you? What are you doing out this late? Oh, my bad. Are you not gonna ask her why she's fucking watching you through your bedroom window? Yeah, I just want some time alone. Kana doesn't ask me why. I'm sure she knows what's bothering me. At least as well as I do. We've known each other for so long now. Thought I said I wanted to be alone. Don't combine us without my consent. Kana's not the type to apologize even when I try and tell her off. Which is why I quickly give up on pushing her away and instead match my stride to hers. We walk the empty streets, no goal in mind. So, what are we gonna do with Iowa? We can't very well bring her back to her parents. No, did your dad have more to say? Kana nods. Sorry to make you do it. So, what'd your dad say? Nah, fuck that. Got a feeling the ears and tails aren't gonna go over well there. I see. No one forced us. Nobody's forcing us to do anything. Grandpa took her in willingly. Fuck them. Fuck them. You ever need a reason for a large capacity magazine and firearms and stuff? Defending a pink wolf girl from a village. That's a better reason than pigs. Oh, this is a small, isolated settlement in the middle of nowhere. If you rock the boat, things are gonna turn bad for you real fast. I'm well aware of that, and I have no intention of letting my family suffer any real, but... I know.
おじいさん、ただでさえシュウと小鳥を育ててるのに、もう一人は食べさせるだけでも大変なはずだって。
I'm sure. How much I already know. He's barely making ends meet with Katori and me, and that's why I started working a part-time job. Nah, man. So I'm still powerless. Nothing changed since the bad old days. I still can't help anyone. God, what do? I just want to cry.
あのさ、シュウ。
What is it?
歩くの疲れちゃった。ちょっと休憩しよう。はい、いいから、こっち来て。
There we leave the path and strike out into the forest. Kinda leads me to a place where no one can see us. What are we doing here, Kana?
本当に。あんたって人は、そこに座って。
I really don't get what's going on, but I do as I'm told. I think she's about to sit down next to me, but instead... Nice view.
我慢しなくていい。
What? She wraps her arms around me. I'm bewildered.
体の力を抜いて、歯を食いしばらないで。げんこつ握りしめないで。
It's only when she says something that I realize I've been balling my fists tight.
ほら、深呼吸して。
Yeah. I take a deep breath as she instructs me, and feel the tension leaving my body. Slowly take in kind of softness and warmth.
それでいい。ほんと、しょうがない人なんだから。
What do you mean?
もっと素直に私の愛を受け入れなさいよ。子供みたいに甘えていいのよ。それは、シュウにとって必要なことなんだから。
Kinda.
昔のこと、思い出したのよね。
Yeah. She strokes my back as if she were calming a baby. She abandoned me. My mom said she didn't want me.
イロハのことで思い出しちゃったのよね。
I think I saw myself in her. They said she's unwanted, that we'd be better off without her. Now we're every bit how horrible that feels.
怖いのよね。知ってる？震えて泣いていたシュウのこと、私は覚えてる。
God, please forget I was so pathetic back then.
忘れないわよ。だって今も変わらないもの。
I guess I'm no stronger than I ever was, huh?
強がりだけは一人前かな。
If Kana, who's watched over me all these years, can say that, then I'm sure it must be true.
でも大丈夫。大丈夫よ。シュウは大丈夫。
Yeah.
約束したでしょ？ずっと一緒、好きでいてあげるって。
Jeez, Kana, that's a lot to take in.
ひどいな。でもそのくらいじゃないと、シュウの寂しさは埋められないでしょ？
Yeah.
シュウはいらない子なんかじゃない。だって、私が必要としてるから。あのね、大好き。私はシュウのこと、愛してる。
Even though she said it to me countless times over the years, she whispers it in my ear as if revealing a precious secret.
絶対嫌いになんてならない。一人になんてしてあげない。
And There's one reason I've survived this long, it's Kana. Because she's always been there for me. Because she's never asked for anything in return. Once again, I realized just how much she means to me. Thank you, Kana.
それは私のセリフよ。生まれてきてくれてありがとう。
You know, a pink wolf girl's pretty precious, but I think this girl might be a bit more of a treasure than even a pink wolf girl. I hesitate over returning the hug.
こら、動いちゃダメ。何もしなくていいんだから。
Kana ends up stopping me and I simply stay still, relaxing again.
何もしなくても私はシュウが大好き。
The unconditional love that my mother never gave. Kana freely gives that, or at least something like it to me. Thanks. Thank you for everything, always. Enveloped in her warmth, I feel the rasping pain in my heart gradually fade away. Yeah, I'm gonna be just fine. I have someone who loves me, someone who thinks of me.
よしよし。いい子いい子。
We simply remain there for a while, Connor embracing me.
落ち着いてきた？
Yeah, but
イロハのこと？
yeah.
ほんと焼けちゃうな。自分の心配が終わったらすぐにそれなんだから。
But she giggles as she says that. She's not really upset. Probably. I mean, I know what she's gonna go through. After all, after this, I've been through it. I know the pain and anguish of being abandoned. How could I just leave or be?
もうどうしようもないお人よしなんだから。
Sorry.
ううん。シュウはそれでいい。誰も見捨てない。そんなシュウを私は好きになったんだから。
I'm not trying to make some grand gesture here. I'm just scared. I'm afraid that we'll do to her what they did to me, that we'll abandon her.
動機なんてどうでもいい。お人よしで一生懸命で優しいあなたを私は好き。それだけなんだから。
Thanks.
イロハのこと協力してあげる。 見捨てられないんでしょ。だったら私たちで面倒見てあげよう。これからもずっと。
Yeah, you're right. It's all we have to do. Feels like a veil's been lifted from my eyes. Our reputation, money problems, who gives a damn? All that matters is that we look after her. We'll just have to figure something out. It's so simple, it's practically solved. We just have to do it.
それじゃあイロハは私たちの子供ってことで OK？
Our kid.
シュウの奥さんとしてなら子育てに付き合ってあげる。
There she goes again, but you know, maybe. Alright, I'll gladly accept your help.
やった。
Let's be real here. I couldn't possibly look after Arrow myself, so guess I'll just have to do what Kano says. Wait though, I'm not agreeing to marry you or anything, got it?
いいよ。予行演習ってことで。
She rubs her cheek against my chest, longing for some affection.
ねえ、協力するご褒美ってことでもうちょっとだけこうしていてもいい？
Yeah, sure.
わーい。
And for just a while more. Let the sensation of Kana's warmth wash over me as I gaze up at the moon high in the sky. No.
獣娘の育て方。
The dream came back. It's a dream of before I moved to a small village, a dream where I was still small. It was a long time ago when I lived in a small one-room apartment in a big city. There was me, my father, my mother, and my newborn little sister, Katori, a family of 4. We were a perfectly normal, happy family, nothing special about us. At least until the day my father died in a car accident. Once my father died, our family was in dire financial straits. I'd cradle my little sister Katori, still a baby, in my arms, while my mother would come home exhausted from the unfamiliar strain of a full-time job. Tried my best to help in any way I could, whether with the chores or taking care of Katori. I was just a child then. A child can only do so much. Looking back on it, I can't help but think I was only adding to her burden. As the days wore on, my exhausted mother began to go strange. Mom, Katori won't stop crying.
そう。さっさとどうにかしなさい。
Okay. Even when my sister bawled, she wouldn't react. I changed Katori's diaper, gave her milk, I had to do everything. Not that I ever begrudged her or anything. Heck, I could tell I was getting better at helping, and that made me a little proud. However,
なんで私ばっかり。
she muttered in a terrifying voice one day, a drink in her hand. Even though we were there in the same room, my mother wouldn't so much as look at me. While holding Katori, who'd stopped crying and fallen asleep, I shook in fright. I remember the day it happened. It was a snowy day, far from the warmth of spring. Woke up in the morning and saw my mother dressed in a winter coat. She was headed out the door, tugging her suitcase behind her. Mom, where are you going? She didn't turn to look at me. She didn't so much as glance my way as she spoke.
いらない。あなたはいらない。
That was the last time I ever saw my mother. She left and that was it. She never came back. She left us behind one snowy day, far from the warmth of spring. Katori and I were abandoned by our mother. I didn't know what to do. As just a little kid, I was so lost, I didn't even think to ask someone for help. Those were desperate days when I frantically tried to comfort a crying Katori. It was about a week before a teacher at school noticed something was off. I'll never forget the week of desolation for the rest of my life. After that, our grandparents on our father's side took us in, here in the village. This was where Kana found me, where I met someone who says that she loves me, that she needs me. I have Grandpa and Katori by my side, my precious family. Because of them, I no longer feel unwanted. But what about our... She is unloved, isolated from the world. She's lost her place to return to, and is racked by the fear and anxiety that separation brings. And because I can understand all that, I can't let her be. I can't abandon her. To abandon Iowa, so innocent and defenseless, would be to do the same thing my piece of shit mother did to me. I refuse to live my life that way. One day, as I'm working in the convenience store.
シフトを増やしてほしい
Yes, I need more money. No, is that alright? During a lull between customers, I asked the manager to let me work more hours.
ちょっと待ってね。私の一存だと決められないから。
Aren't you in charge here?
娘から学業に影響のない範囲でって言われてるんだよ。
Oh. Miss Kasaka is the one who introduced me here, which can be a bit of a drag at times. Though it really is convenient that the boss is willing to give me a break and let me take fewer shifts during exams as a
今日は
result.
もう帰ってるかな。見てくるから待っててね。
Yes, sir. Do as he says and resume restocking the shelves.
別にいいと思うけど、どうしてそんなに稼ぎたいの？
Thankfully, Miss Kasaka is indeed back, and she comes into the store a moment later. Well, the truth is, I explained to her about what happened and how they plan to send Nairo to an orphanage.
賛成できないわね。あの子特殊だから変な騒ぎになるわ。
Agreed.
マスコミの見せ物になるか、怪しい研究所に連れて行かれるか、あるいはその両方かってところね。
Yeah.
その口ぶりだと、修二君は反対なのね。
Absolutely not. I declare my stance. But I don't have enough money to support someone all on my own.
ああ、それで君が稼いで養おうってわけ。バイト増やす程度じゃ焼け石に水じゃない？
I know, but having more money is a good thing. I plan on going to work immediately after graduating anyway.
修二君、嫌味なくらいしっかりしてるわね。
マリンも少し見習ってよ。変なことにばかりお金使わないで。
Weird things like what? No, that's not important right now, so I'm just gonna pretend I didn't hear it.
とにかくバイト増やすのはいいんじゃない？修二君ならちゃんと勉強もするでしょうし。
No. Thank you.
いや、むしろお礼言うのはこっちでしょう。人であんまり足りてないみたいだし。
うん、まあ助かる。それじゃ今後のシフトなんだけど。
He pulls out a timetable and we set to negotiating.
マロ、
Skatsak pulls out her phone. Seems like she got a call.
珍しい。かがやさんからだわ。
Answer that phone. That buzzing is pissing me off. Kana called you?
はいはい。どうしたの？
It's probably something to do with me. She can't call me since I turned my phone off during work.
そうなの。わかったわ。すぐ帰らせるわね。
She hangs up, her expression serious.
修二君、悪いけどシフトの話はまた今度。すぐ帰りなさい。
Did something happen?
いろはちゃんがいなくなったそうよ。
Oh. I clock out and rush home.
あ、シュー、ニーニー、おかえり。
When I arrive home, I find Kana and Katori already at my front door, looking restless and worried. Thanks, what's the story with Iro? I dispense with the pleasantries and ask after her.
おじいちゃんたちが探してるところ。
Looks like they still haven't found her.
私の父さんと母さんもあちこち探してるけど。
Okay, when did she go missing?
私が帰ってきた時にはもういなくなってたわ。いろはちゃん、山に帰っちゃったのかな。
Is this because I said she could sleep in my bed and then I wasn't there? Katori, what makes you think that?
これよ、ほら。
Kinda holds up a blue square cloth. It's a tracksuit I gave Ara to wear.
あの子が着ていた体操服、部屋に畳んでおいてあったわ。
Oh,
それ
that's
で
bad.
代わりにいろはちゃんが着てた毛皮がなくなってて。
She folded and left behind what we gave her and took the clothes she originally came with. In other words, do you think she was trying to say goodbye?
多分あの子が使ってた部屋もきれいにしてあって。
And she couldn't leave a note because she didn't remember how to write. That must be it.
修二君
I turn around and see Kano's dad running over to me.
父さんどうだった？
ごめん、まだ見つかってない。村の人たちも誰も見かけていないみたいだね。
Check the shrine.
じゃあやっぱり。
She probably went back into the mountains. Considering the current circumstances, I can't come to any other conclusion.
あの父さん捜索隊とか。
それは
おじいさんダメなの？
村のみんながそういう空気じゃないというか。
A consequence of her abysmal first impression.
私も同じことがあってみんな苦労したからね。
We're all sick of dealing with her, huh?
山に帰ったならそれでいいんじゃないかって。
そんな無責任な。山の中で怪我でもしたら見殺しにしろって言うの？
Well, she'd heal up an instant even if she did get hurt.
それは今はどうでもよくて、ちょっと黙ってて。
Right, my bad.
でも実際あの子はずっと山の奥のどこかで暮らしていたんだよね。
そうだけど。
だったらこれからも無理に人に関わっておかしなことに巻き込まれるくらいならって。
はあ？父さんもそんな風に思ってるってこと？
だってあの子は普通の人間じゃないんだよ。山の中でどこかにあの子の生きる世界があるなら。
Then she'd be happier and better off that way.
うん。ちゃんと幸せにしてあげられる保証なんて僕らにはできないんだから。
That's maybe one way of looking at it.
何それ？結局自分の厄介事が減って嬉しいってだけじゃない。
違うよ。僕はただ。
喧嘩嫌だ。
Katori starts trembling on the verge of tears. I stroke her hair to reassert her.
ニーニー。
Don't worry, I'll bring her back. Anyway, I think we heard enough. Kinda, I'm gonna go look for her.
一人で山に入るのは危ないよ。
I'm not gonna be going all that far.
私も行く。小鳥も。
Sorry, Dark Katori, you should stay here.
でも。
It's just a hunch, but I have a pretty good idea where she is. We'll be back before you know it. Kinda, just make sure you have dinner waiting for us.
分かったわ。
あ、
Trust me, I really won't go that deep into the mountains, but just in case I'm wrong, can you check the empty houses in the village, Mr. Kayaga? I hand my school bag to Kana, turn on my heels, and dash off. Empty houses. I do have a good idea where Aro is going. I run through the narrow country roads, past the temple gate on the side of the road, and set off into the mountains. So why did Ira decide to leave us? I know that well enough. Ira's not oblivious, rather she's very sensitive to people's expressions. So she picked up on the villagers' attitude. If a kid felt insecure around the people surrounding her, there's only one place she'd go. Home. And now, here I am. To her, this place is home, somewhere you'd never suspect. I survey the area. Don't see her at first glance, but there she is. Her back turned to me, her head nearly buried in the gap in the Rock face, the big fluffy tail. Gotta be Arrow. Walk around the shrine and peer at her. Found you, Arrow. Flash a big grin as though it was all a game of hide and seek. You know, what's up? What are you doing here? I talk to her like it's no big deal. Her ears droop. She's clearly feeling down. Arrow looks back at me without saying a word. It's a little chilly to be taking a night stroll, you know? I slowly guide the conversation towards the real issue at hand. And she responds with succinctity. Don't you feel cold in those clothes? Gotcha. I wonder what she means by that. She doesn't feel cold, or that she's gotten used to it, or maybe that she just can't get sick from it. Knowing what I know about Arrow, it really could be any of those. Where are my glasses? Yeah, crazy weird. You got cute tail, cute ears. If you're just asking if you're different, then yeah, I guess you are. Answer bluntly, but she tears up a little bit. But who cares if you're weird? I'd rather say you're unique. Arrow shakes her head. Guess that was easier for me to say than it was for her to live with. Yeah, I guess that's true. Rest my hand on her knee and grip it firmly. Do you want to go back to your dad? I already know her answer to my question, the very reason why she's here, but I ask her anyway. She gives the faintest of nods. I see. I feel a little prickle in my heart. It's a painful reminder that Ara's home, the place where she feels she belongs, isn't with the rest of us. She looks up at the sacred tree. I turn to look at it as well, but nothing about it has changed. It looks the same as it always has, just a big old tree. So this place really is the home of a mountain god. This little area is sort of the entranceway to it. At least I think that's what I could conclude from what Iro says. But the entrance is somehow closed. Iro can't go home. Hey, let's go back, okay? Extend a hand to Iro, encouraging her to get up. But then you're just gonna be stuck here forever, you know? Try to persuade her, but she shakes her head. It'll be fine. The rest of the villagers won't bully you or anything, okay? Can't really promise that, but I've got to reassure her somehow. I have to comfort Aro. However... What? What are you talking about? That's ridiculous. I immediately deny it, but Aro shakes her head again. How is this okay?
寂しくないの。
That's a lie. Even I can tell that. Look at her hair, still held in place with the ribbon I tied it in this morning. Sign of her regret. It's not that she forgot to take it off. She didn't want to take it off, I'm sure of it. You enjoyed your time with us, didn't you? Waking up together, playing with Kana and Katori, Grandpa stroking your hair. Don't you want to be with us?
楽しかった。でも
And who cares about anything else?
ねだを
What's bad about it?
みんな私気持ち悪いって思ってる。
You mean the villagers?
だからおじいちゃんほんとは困ってる。 修二とカナ私のために何かしてる。
Oh, jeez, Arrow, I swear. You've known everything from the start, huh?
迷惑かけてだから。
Arrow's not at all oblivious.
だからいない方がいいよね。
She doesn't want to be a burden on us, so she's caring. I would never think that.
でも数字
Oh my. Well, let this one howl. Come back to it.